everybody. JT here with the town of Livingston. I just wanted to come on here today because we have a pretty special event tomorrow, so I wanted to let everybody know about it. And then I'm going to also let you know about some events that's coming up here in the town. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at Circle Drive Park, that's across from the town hall, we will be having our annual National Day of Prayer event. So that's going to be Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Across from the town hall, May 2nd. And this is something, it's a National Day of Prayer, and a lot of the communities here in the parish I know are holding events. This is something we do every year. It's always a great time. We usually have a pretty good crowd. A lot of local pastors, ministers, their congregations come. We will be having a Life Academy. They've come for the past couple of years. Their students will be coming leading us in the pledges, and they will also be doing some scripture verses. And then we'll have some pastors leading us in prayers. And then also Brother Bubba Courtney with Bethel Baptist Church will be doing the closing prayer and a closing message. So we look forward to it. Please come if you can. 9 a.m. It looks like we're going to have good weather. We're going to have refreshments as well. We'll have some donuts, kolache, some coffee, water. So just come over, fellowship, meet some new people. I always enjoy it. Usually I meet a couple new people, get to see some old friends. So we're looking forward to that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., the National Day of Prayer. So we look forward to seeing you. Also, last week we had Miss Sydney Taylor, who is Miss Louisiana USA. She came to the ballpark, set up a tent and a booth for her cause, Play with a Purpose. So what she likes to do is collect baseball and softball gear for kids to give away for free. So last week we did that. I was there with her. We had a lot of people come bring tees and bats and helmets, pants, gloves, shoes, all kinds of things, bat grips. So they brought a lot of it, but a lot of people wouldn't take it. So me and her were talking about it, and we saw a lot of kids. They would walk in the gate and they would gravitate toward it, and they would want to come over there, and the parents were like, come on, you don't need that, you don't need this. But that's really not the purpose of Play with a Purpose. She wants all kids to be able to come take something for free. So if y'all see her, she will be there next Monday. That's going to be May 6th at the park from 5 to 8 p.m. and then also the following Monday on May 13th, which is the week of our LPR closing tournament. So come by, tell Sydney hello, congratulate her. She will have her crown there if you want to wear it. Take a picture with her, meet Sydney, and then also, as well as bring things, come if your kids need something or would like something that's there on the table. Just come, let them come over there, meet Sydney, and they can have it. You know, that's the purpose of this, of her Play with a Purpose cause, is to give kids things and allow them to be able to play a sport that she played growing up. Something she's passionate about is sports. So look forward to seeing Sydney at the park. That's going to be May 6th, Monday, the following 2 Mondays, May 6th and May 13th from 5 to 8. So if anything, just come by, tell Sydney hello, and she will be there. Take pictures with the kids or with you if you would like. So we're looking forward to doing that. Again, it was a great success last week. Our closing LPR tournament is going to be on May 13th, starting on a Monday, May 13th to the Friday. So this is the first year we're doing this since I've been mayor. Something we've been wanting to do, and Jason Kinchin, our Parks Director, made it happen this year. One thing I like that we're doing is we're going to be having first and second place rings. For the first place and runner-up, we'll be having rings for those kids. So a lot of times my sons, they played ball growing up, they still do, play travel ball, and that's what they get if they win a tournament or second place, they will get a ring. And a lot of kids see this, and I know a lot of rec kids don't get to experience it. So I went to Jason this year and told him, hey, asked him really, I said, hey, can we do rings? I would like to see that happen. Let's look at our budget. And he made it happen. So this year, first place and runner-up will receive rings. So we're excited to do that for the kids. It's going to be a fun time, whether they win or lose. It's an end-of-the-year tournament, so it's going to be a little different atmosphere. And we look forward to seeing everybody out there. Hopefully we will have good weather like we have had all year. I believe we've only had one rain out so far, and that was this past Monday. And I believe we got all the games in last night. So moving on to that, last night we had a huge crowd over at LPR. Myself and Denton Dansby, who's over our umpires, actually had to go on the concession stand and help them for about an hour and a half or 2 hours. We were happy to do so, but it was so busy they couldn't keep up, so we went in there and helped them. But we had a couple people come up to the concession stand and said they were blocked in the parking lot. So this is something we've had to reiterate. We've had to put it on social media pages. I've mentioned it on here a few times. Please, if you go to LPR games, whether you park in the front, in the field, in the back, we have parking all over the place. We know last night we were limited because of so many people that were there, but you could also park over by the gym at the elementary school. Just whatever you do, please do your best not to block people in. So we had a whole row again last night that was part 3 deep, causing a lot of people not to be able to leave. So all I'm asking is, if you park, just look around you. If you think somebody's not going to be able to get out, then please move, because they may have been at a game before your son or daughter's or grandchild's game, and they go to leave and they can't because you're sitting there watching your kids' games, and it's an inconvenience to them. It's an inconvenience to the people that's over there at our park. Last night I had to go on and make an announcement on the PA system asking people to leave or they would be towed. Obviously, we don't want to tow anybody. That's just more headache for you, for us. So we just ask for you not to block people in. I think that's a simple ask, but I'm going to keep coming on here, I guess, until LPR is done and no one's being blocked in anymore. But all I'm asking is, if you pull in the parking lot, just look around, make sure people can get out, be considerate of others, and hopefully we can not see that happen again until the end of the year. So thank y'all for doing your best not to do that. Fire hydrant testing is going on right now, went on today, and then also possibly tomorrow south of the interstate around Oliver Wheat Highway 42. So just be aware of that. If you get home from work and you see a little bit of brown water, this is most likely the case, because we're doing testing, fire hydrants, opening them up. There's a lot of water flow, which can kind of break up some minerals in the pipes. Most likely it's manganese is what you see. It's not harmful, but we understand you don't want to drink it. So all you need to do, if you get home, you see a little bit of brown water, go outside, find an outside faucet, turn it on for 5 or 10 minutes, flush your lines, and you'll be good to go. Fire hydrant testing has to take place every year. We do about 20% of our system for 5 years to make that 100% requirement every 5 years. So that is taking place. We did a little bit last week and doing some this week. So just want to let you know about that. If you see a little brown water, go outside, turn on a faucet, flush it for 5 or 10 minutes, and you should be good to go. I want to congratulate the Doyle Lady Tigers. Unfortunately, they didn't meet their ultimate goal of winning the state championship, but they were 2 of the last 42 teams there in Division III. They had a great game last weekend against Sterlington. The final score was 1-0, 2 outs in the 7th, and Sterlington scored a run, 1-0. So we all know there can only be one winner. We were hoping it would be the Doyle Lady Tigers, but they have nothing to hang their heads about. I believe every one of them received all district honors. Even Shelby Taylor received the MVP of the district. So they are all great players. I know next year they're going to be coming back with a vengeance. I just want to say from me, it was exciting. Had a great time watching y'all this year, keeping up with you. Even if I couldn't come to a game, I was watching you on Game Changer because I might have been at the boys' baseball game. But I believe our whole community was proud to watch you girls. There's no reason to hang your head. Like I said, you're 2 of only 42 teams left there. And I think next year you're going to be back, and next year you're going to win it. So congratulations to the girls. Great game. And then also I want to congratulate the Doyle 4-H club. So on 4-H Achievement Day, they won first place, our Doyle Junior High and High School. And a lot of times y'all hear me talking about the sports and the athletics, what Doyle High School, everything they accomplished. But I saw this on social media. I saw it on the Doyle High School Facebook page. And I wanted to make sure and give them a shout out, because we're proud of all of our students in junior high, elementary, high school, all of your achievements, whether that be sports, academics. If we see it, we are going to promote it. We're going to let you know we're proud of you. We know it takes a lot of hard work and extra work after school, before school, on the weekends, a lot of commitment to make these things happen. It doesn't just happen. So we're proud of the 4-H team and the teachers for receiving first place. And from what it looks like, they do this quite a bit. So I'm keeping my eye out on them and seeing all their accomplishments of what they do. And hopefully I get to keep coming on here and congratulating them for their accomplishments. So our Doyle High School baseball team, they are competing in the quarterfinals this weekend against Red River. We have quite a long haul tomorrow. The team's going to be leaving tomorrow. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive to Red River High School to be competing to go to state. So they will play Friday at 6 p.m. and then Saturday at 11 and possibly 2 o'clock if it's needed. Hopefully that game's not needed. Hopefully we're coming home with 2 wins. But that will be to go to state, I believe, for the 4th year in a row for Doyle High School baseball, possibly 5. I know it's 4 for sure. If they win, they will go to state again. So we want to be cheering on the boys again, just like we did the girls last week. I don't know if it's going to be on the NFHS network like our girls was at state, but I know our Facebook page, Doyle Tigers Baseball Facebook page, they will be sharing ways on how you can follow the team and cheer them on. So we're looking forward to it. I'll be heading up there with my son, so looking forward to it, having a good time cheering on the boys. And last but not least, I know I've been talking about our town app. So we finalized and approved the design of the app, and we released that on our social media, on our Facebook, Town of Livingston Facebook page today. So this is something I'm excited about, because when I was running for mayor, one thing that I said I wanted to do was keep our people informed and be transparent and keep our community connected. And I believe communication is the way to do so. So that's the reason I started doing these podcasts, and that's why we started doing this app. And it looks like here in the next couple weeks it will be downloadable on the Apple iStore and on Google on Android. So you will be able to have the app and keep up with things going on here in the town. You can pay your utility bills on it. We will be able to send out alerts if there's any traffic alerts, weather alerts, any events going on. You'll also be able to communicate with us on there if you have any issues, something we need to go take a look at. You'll be able to communicate with us on that. So we're looking forward to the app, and hopefully we will again be releasing that within the next couple of weeks. So that's just another way for us to communicate, stay connected, be transparent here with our community. So I'm excited, really excited about that app that's going to be coming out. And then last but not least, for the National Day of Prayer tomorrow, I was thinking about this. We had a prominent figure here in our community, Mr. Butch Moore, that passed away earlier this week, or possibly maybe last week, and I believe his services were today. So we want to be thinking about the Moore family and praying for them. I know it's tough losing a loved one. My uncle yesterday, Jack Taylor, I know a lot of you know Jack Taylor, he passed away yesterday. So that's my father, 3 of his siblings in the past 8 months have passed away. So just be praying for both of those families, the Moore family, the Taylor family, and all the other ones that have lost loved ones. I know there's a lot of people in our community, and a lot of people are experiencing that pain of losing a loved one. And I don't know all of them, and I can't always say them here on the podcast, but I know for sure Mr. Butch Moore, I saw on Facebook, and I believe some people here in our office brought some things to them today for the services. So we want to be thinking about their family, my family as well, losing my uncle yesterday. So anyway, in our National Day of Prayer tomorrow, we could be thinking about those and also be praying for our community, our schools, our leaders, elected leaders. It's going to be a good time. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We will have refreshments for you. It's going to be a great day, beautiful weather. So other than that, go Tigers, and I will see you next week for another episode of Let's Talk Livingston.